Are you looking to retire in Costa Rica? Well, then this video is definitely for you. In this video, I'm going to cover the 3 different areas of Costa Rica if you're looking to retire. This includes the beaches, which is where I am right now, the Central Valley, and the capital city, San Jose. So what are you really looking for when you're looking to retire in a foreign country? Climate and comfort, healthcare, walkability, the cost of living, community, and proximity to an airport. And last but not least, the safety. So if you're looking to retire in a foreign country, you're probably gonna want residency. So first I'm gonna go over the Pensionado Visa or retirement visa. In Costa Rica, it's significantly lower than what you're gonna find in Panama and other countries in Central America. This requires proof of a lifetime pension of $1,000 or more a month. But I've talked to a local real estate agent about this, and he says that it's gone up to about $1,500 per month. For the rentista, which means a fixed income, you're going to have to show $2,500 of income over the past 2 years. Next, once you're a legal resident, you're going to want to look at the Caja, which is the Costa Rican healthcare system. These monthly payments depend on what you declared in the beginning for your residency and is a percentage of that. Now, healthcare can range in price. The Caja obviously is the public healthcare system, and you can obviously get into private healthcare. Now, I've been in Central America for over 5 years. One of the biggest perks is the healthcare system. You can literally call a doctor or WhatsApp them. They can come to you, do a once-over, give you a prescription, and off you go. The cost for that ranges between $60 to $80, a significant price reduction from what you're going to pay in the United States or Canada. Now, if you have healthcare problems, I would suggest that you don't pick the coastal regions. Why? Because there's not a lot of accessibility to hospitals. Now, if you go to the Central Valley or San Jose, there's a lot more opportunities if you happen to have a major problem. Next, I'm going to go over a cost of living comparison. And I'm going to compare the beaches, Central Valley, and San Jose. So obviously things are going to be a lot more expensive or more of a premium if you're coming to a coastal region or any of the beaches in Costa Rica. This is primarily because of tourism demand and availability for housing. Now, if you're looking for a cost of living breakdown, I created a video for the coastal region of Guanacaste comparing Nosara, Tamarindo, and Playas Coco right up here. Obviously, cost of living is going to be a lot more expensive in Nosara, Tamarindo, but it does come down significantly going to Playas del Coco. And best of all, Playas del Coco has a better proximity to Liberia's international airport, which has direct flights to Canada and the United States. When you're looking at utilities and home costs, now it just depends on how much AC you plan to use. If you prefer to be in AC all night and into the day, obviously your prices are going to be a lot more significant than if you're running a fan all day and a little bit of AC during the evening. And if you happen to own, maintenance costs will be a lot higher because of the salt in the air and all the humidity. So your monthly budget, if you're looking for Guanacaste, is obviously going to be a lot more of a premium. But if you enjoy lifestyle, getting outside, and just enjoying the surrounding community, I would definitely recommend it. Next, I'm going to get into the Central Valley, which includes Santa Ana, Escazú, Atenas, Gracia, and Heredia. If the heat really gets to you, then this is definitely for you. They do have cooler temperatures, as it is inland. A lot better healthcare access without living in downtown San Jose, services and shopping. Now, the Central Valley has a lot of luxury areas. Santa Ana and Escazú are definitely on the higher end when it comes to luxury in Costa Rica. It also has a lot of shopping, amenities, and everything that you're going to need in that specific area. For housing, obviously, depending on if you're wanting more of the base or luxury, you'll get a lot more value per square meter versus Guanacaste. There will be a lot wider selection of condos and houses, and a lot more international retirees are going to Escazú and Santa Ana because of the amenities and everything that is available in that area. But if you're wanting more of a small town feel, Atenas and Gracia, I would say, would be your best bet. Utilities are going to be significantly less because you're not running AC all the time. Like I said, healthcare access is obviously a lot better for you if you do happen to have healthcare problems. And your monthly budget is going to be a lot more stable and predictable. It won't range in price because you're not dealing with AC or tourism prices. Next, I'm going to go into San Jose. This is best if you're wanting maximum convenience, as it's basically a large city of about 2 million people. You have everything you're going to need basically at your fingertips. The problem is obviously with a bigger city, you get a lot more noise, a lot more traffic, and just simply a lot more people. So picking your neighborhood in these areas is definitely going to be your best. And I actually created a video where I compared San Jose to Panama City, and I went over a lot of the different areas in San Jose, so you can find that video up here somewhere. So since you're in a large city, housing is going to be a lot easier. Finding condos, apartments, or housing in many different price points is very, very easy. Retirees love it because the walkability score is very, very high with a lot of different parks and amenities at your fingertips. Utilities are obviously significantly cheaper because you're not running AC all the time. Healthcare is at its best because everything is in close proximity. And lifestyle, everything is basically, like I said, at your fingertips. You could walk out your door to restaurants and cultural activities happening in the area. Next, I'm going to go over what do retirees pay for? And I would call these real life buckets. These happen to be groceries, dining out, utilities, transportation, and so on. So first of all, Costa Rica isn't as cheap as it used to be. The Costa Rican colones has got to be a lot more expensive next to the US dollar over the past 3 or so years. So if you're looking to save some money, I suggest that you live more like a local. Eat like a local, hang out with the locals, instead of having to import goods and live like a foreigner in a foreign country. So instead of going to the more of the luxurious grocery stores, I'd suggest that you go to the local food markets. Dining out will obviously be a lot more expensive in the coastal regions or wherever there happens to be a lot of tourism. If you don't want to spend a lot of money on utilities, I definitely suggest you to go to the Central Valley or San Jose, as you don't have to run AC all the time. If you're retiring, you probably want easy access to transportation. The problem with the coastal regions of Guanacaste, Punta Arenas, is most of the roads are one lane going each way. Traffic does move significantly slower than what you're used to. So if you're going from, say, Liberia Airport to Tamarindo, it'll take roughly about 90 minutes. It's a long trip. Now, if you have an accident, or there happens to be cows on the road, or something has happened, that 90 minutes can significantly increase to 2 or even 3 hours. Now, when you're comparing the Central Valley or San Jose, obviously they have highways and major roads and lots of infrastructure, so the roads are 2, 3, or even 4 lanes. If you're looking to jump into an Uber or a shuttle, everything is at your fingertips when you're talking about San Jose or the Central Valley. And last but not least, I'm going to go over healthcare. So many retirees do a hybrid between the Caja for baseline coverage and private clinics or calling somebody on WhatsApp for speed and convenience. Next, if you're retiring here, you're probably wondering what type of person or what kind of area is right for you. If your dream retirement includes the ocean and outdoor living, obviously the beaches are best for you. You want to basically put the car keys away, not worry about transportation, and just take in your surroundings. And you're okay with spending a little bit more money because you're going to probably have to run the AC and obviously tourism prices. Now, if the weather gets to you, you're probably going to want to pick the Central Valley. It's cooler temperatures and you don't have to run the AC all the time. It's also close enough if you want to do weekend trips, although it does take about 4.5 hours to get to Guanacaste or 90 minutes to get to Jaco, which is in Punta Arenas. And if you're wanting more of a city vibe, everything at your fingertips, and healthcare is a big concern, then San Jose is definitely your best bet. So if you're looking to retire in Costa Rica, I've created a link down below, and I'm working with a local relocation specialist in Costa Rica to help you. I will be creating a lot more videos based around retiring in Costa Rica if that is your thing. So please subscribe, give it a like, and please check out those other videos right here.